conversations that we're having, because we are jacked up and so excited for March Madness and what is to come. So Sean, do you want to, live stream and then get the recording going? You got the recording going? Perfect. All right. So welcome everybody. Welcome. We are in March and it is such an exciting thing. Dion, I love seeing your hand. Congratulations on your meeting this past weekend with the POTUS coming up and just so many exciting things happening for you guys. March Madness is here, and madness means awesomeness, right? Just so many exciting things. I don't know if you are all aware, but this past weekend, Sean was up in Canada, Marisa, Dr. Brimhall, our corporate staff, several of them, our CEO, Julie, several people up there launching. They're the first to get our activated enhanced skin system. So in the chat, say, go Canada, right? We want to give Canada that excitement. We're so excited for them. They are on our Evolve Compensation Enhanced plan now. And I'm so excited. I just got chills again. For them to see what is going to happen to their checks. I know they're getting some taste by looking at a few things, but let's just give Canada a big shout out. Super exciting. So Sean just got back late last night from Canada, but while there's all of that action going up there, ask your teams, who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Do you know anybody in Canada? There was a huge launch going on in London. Tara Wilson flew out there with some corporate staff. They were out doing things there. And then there was also another big deal in Australia going on. So we had, in our FAB chat, we had Australia, Canada, London, all these people everywhere. And that's what's happening in LifeVantage. It's such an exciting time. We had information yesterday that a new leader from another company that some people here have heard of and known, and even some have worked with in the past, that is coming over to our company and did a big live about all the reasons why he decided to come to LifeVantage after being in the profession for a long, long time. And so just know there are incredible things happening. And we are here and want to help each and every one of you every step of the way to maximize the blessings, to get the word out to people, and to get you and yours where you want to go. So if you can put a 1 in the chat, does anybody want to find a way to grow a little bit more, share a little bit more, increase the checks a little bit more, have more stories with your teams maybe a little bit more? Yeah? All right. Those of you that are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. You couldn't have joined at a better time. Welcome to the family, because that's what it is, and that's who we are. Give me a number 2 if you were here when Collagen launched. And give me a number 3 if that was one heck of a powerful launch and impact to your business. Let that sink in. For those of you that are new, see what was happening. Ben Sean says banana. And let it sink in as to what is happening right now within our company and what is happening right now, especially with this activated system that's going to be coming. Some people already have it. And like we said, Canada is going to be having it, but we want you guys to be able to maximize everything. So we're going to tie in that skin system and how to get that launched big. But we have, many of you know, we mastermind every week with Eric Worre and several others. And the biggest thing that we have been talking about for quite a while is something called Core Rank, C-O-R-E, rank. And what does that mean? That means getting all of our people, whether they've been around for a little bit or just getting started, to get to a rank that they can get to immediately. That's the number one goal, right? So everybody say number one goal. Number one goal equals core rank. We want to get that just into our minds, a part of our DNA. Number one goal, core rank. So Mr. Sean Poe, our numbers genius and man, get your pens and your paper ready. He is going to lay it out, and just have that in your head. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how we're going to get this. We're going to get them to the core rank. So Sean, I'm going to let you take it from here. And make sure you guys stay on till the very end because I have a big present at the very end for you, a big one.
All right. So I got back from Canada. It's super easy from Sioux Falls to get back and forth to Edmonton. Yesterday, I left the hotel at 4:45 a.m. I got to fly from Edmonton to Toronto, and then Toronto to Minneapolis, and then Minneapolis home, and got home a little after 11 p.m. So that was fun. Let me see here. I want to get my screen up. Okay, so core rank. We're talking about core rank. Hopefully you guys are familiar with some of the things that I'm talking about today, but if you're not and this is all new, I would definitely take notes and then maybe even rewatch this. Let me pull up my keynote. All right, should be able to see that now. Holler if you can't. But core rank is all centered around 2,000 in volume. So SC1, which is Senior Consultant 1, starts at 2,000 in balanced volume, and you need two sources for that volume. So it can't all come from customers, can't all come from one consultant that's underneath you. It has to come from two, and the maximum you can take from one source is 1,500. So out of the 2,000, 1,500 could come from all customers, 500 could come from a consultant outside of that. Or vice versa, or any combination of that. So let's go through just a few examples of what I would concentrate on trying to either get myself to SC1, back to SC1, or somebody new into my business, getting them up to SC1 or our core rank. So the one on the left, this is you and your customer bucket, which counts for one source. So let's say you have 500 in total volume there, and then you have one consultant underneath you that's doing 1,500 in volume. That'd be 2,000 total. That's balanced. You would qualify for SC1. You can flip that around where you could have 1,500 worth of customers in your orders. You could have 500 from that one consultant that's underneath you. Again, that's going to be 2,000 of balanced volume. You'd be at SC1. And then you could be completely balanced where 500 is coming from you and your customers, 500 from 3 different consultants that are in separate legs underneath you. That would be 2,000 as well. So I think more important for most people is putting together what does that equate to as far as income or commissions that you receive. So this would be kind of a minimum amount because you can get paid from other areas within the compensation plan. But if we just keep it simple, if you achieve Onyx at 500 in sales volume, you can see that on the left top, the left there, that'd be $75 that you would receive from that 500 in customer volume being Onyx. And then if you had a consultant that was doing 1,500 on your first level between their orders and their customer orders, that would equate to another 150 on the level bonus and a total of $225 at SC1. Now, if you flip that and you had more customer volume and you are actually Emerald, the tiers go from Onyx, Emerald at 1,000 to 1,999. So in this situation, 1,500 in customer volume puts you at Emerald. That would be 300 in personal sales bonus volume and profit difference. And then your consultant volume is going to be a little bit less because they went from 1,500 down to 500, but 10% at that level is going to be $50. Your total now goes up to 350. And then I didn't do it completely balanced, but it's going to be the exact same as what it was on the left-hand side of the screen, where the top part you're getting $75 for your customers, the bottom part 150. So just depending on how it builds out, wanted to show you several different examples of what you would actually get paid at SC1, that core rank. Now, what we want to do is create SC1 machines or factories and just churning these out into your organizations. So once you hit SC1, the goal then would be to get the consultants underneath you to MC1. And if you had 3 consultants underneath you on that left-hand side, you can see each doing 2,000. That would be 6,000 of total volume coming from your consultants. And then let's say you were diamond level with your customer volume and you had 4,000 worth of customer volume, that would be 10,000 total. So those 3 SC1s plus your customer volume got you to MC1, managing consultant 1. Again, on the right-hand side, just a situation where you have a little bit more coming from consultants that you've personally recruited and a little bit less customer volume, but you're still with 10,000 total in volume. And once again, let's look at the minimum that you'd be making at those levels. If you just look at a couple different parts of our compensation plan, on the left, if you have diamond tiered customer volume at 4,000, that's going to earn you $1,200 every month. And then if you're getting 10% on those 3 consultants underneath you that have SC1 volume or 2,000 each, that'd be another 600. So you're looking at 1,800 total being MC1. On the other side, you can see that it's not quite as much customer volume, but it's more consultant volume. So the customer volume 2,000, that'd be Sapphire, you get 500 total, and then underneath with those consultants you would earn another 800, so the total there would be $1,300. Now again, if we roll that up, so SC1s, getting SC1s underneath you is going to help you get to MC1, and then once you get to MC1, we're helping the people underneath you get to MC1, which in turn is going to help you get to MC3. So MC3, managing consultant 3, that's 40,000 in total volume. You still only need 2 sources there, and you can take 50% of the total volume needed from 1 source. So 20,000 out of the 40,000 can come from 1 source. We have several people in our organization that are doing over 10,000 a month in customer volume. So let's say you're in that situation where you're not only diamond, but you have over 10,000 in customer volume. And then you have 3 consultants underneath you that are MC1 or 10,000 in balance volume. You can see here that that would be 30,000 of consultant volume, 10,000 of your own, 40,000 total. And I love where this starts to go because now we're seeing some full-time money here. The diamond would give you $3,000 a month if it's 10,000 in customer volume. And then each of those consultants underneath you, if they're at MC1, roughly you're going to earn 3,000, and that would bring the total to $6,000. And again, that's only a couple portions of our compensation plan. That's not the leader bonus or anything else. So it would actually be higher than that $6,000 a month by hitting MC3, solely concentrating on getting people to SC1. Okay, so where do you find some of this information if this is new to you? Part of this is going to be looking at the fast track bonuses that we have inside of our compensation plan. And this is a couple different ways you can look for information on that. The first 2 pictures there, Michelle took of our team website, where if you put in the search bar fast track, there's going to be several things that come up. That very first one, be the CEO of your business, fast track bonuses. That's that picture in the middle. There's a video on that goes through the fast track part of the compensation plan. And that's going to be when somebody is new into the business, their first month that they're in the business plus the next 3 full calendar months. So if you enrolled March 16th, you would have the rest of March plus April, May, and June to hit the fast track bonuses. Part of that is going to help you get to SC1 for sure. And then if you're looking just in your back office, so you're logged in, not in your replicated site, but in the actual back office, on the dashboard, you're going to see where it says summary, qualifications, enrollments, then fast track. So click on fast track. And then if you don't want to look at just your personally enrolled, but your entire organization, just click on organization fast track, and it'll bring up page after page after page of people in your organization that are in their fast track period. And the reason that we want to focus on that fast track period is that's the time that you really want to get people out of the gate earning money into the business and up to SC1, because we know statistically that if we can get them checks right away, and if we can get them up to SC1 during their fast track period, the chance of them being around years later is going to be, dramatically, exponentially increase, that they're going to stick around and be around for the future. So that's one area that I would look at. But then we also have promotions and incentives as well that you can utilize to take advantage of these as well. Right now we have the ERA program that's going on, Rise ERA. The ERA stands for enrollment tracks, retain tracks, and advanced tracks. So if you're going through and you're sharing this information as you get new customers, new distributors into your business, you can start to earn those enroll tracks for extra bonuses. If they're ordering on subscription, which we want everybody on subscription for best pricing and reordering, that's going to help you get the retain track. And then advancement track is exactly what we're talking about here. It's going to help you get from the consultant ranks into the senior consultant 1 ranks, where you can start producing your own SC1 factory. So that is what I have, Michelle. I don't know if there are questions. I see there is some chat. See here.
Well, Jolyn is a ninja, and she people were wanting your beautiful slides that you created, so she was copying and putting them there for everybody to grab, so you guys can download on that site. And Jolyn, if you get those, we can send them out through Telegram as well. That was amazing. I don't know how she did that, but she's a ninja. So everybody thank Jolyn. And Amy or Grant said everyone should have this website. So the One Person Big Difference website saved to their home screen of their phone for quick access, huge database, and amazing tool. There's so much in there, you guys. I created, right, the whole thing, and I forget sometimes where everything is at, just because my brain there's so much in there. So there is a search bar. So whenever you're looking for something specific, it might not be perfect, but usually you can find something. So today when Sean and I were getting this ready to go, I'm like, I know there's stuff in there that will be helpful to teach and train on this. I went in there and I typed in fast track, and that whole library of different things came up. So you can go in there and see that we want to get people started, right? Do you ever feel like, oh my gosh, I just enrolled somebody, but now what do I do? That's what that site is for. That's what's there to help you. We're all always here, right? We're all always here to help, but it's such a great tool to do now what, but that fast track is huge. Put a 4 in the chat if numbers and what Sean did sometimes kind of like blow your mind and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't keep this straight. Anybody ever feel that way? It's okay. It's okay. It's a lot of us that feel that way, but guess what? Get that, print it out, and the more that you look to it, speak to it, and try to even teach yourself, pretend like you have somebody sitting next to you and you want to teach them how to do this. Shauna, I'm looking kind of at you because we talked about this in regards to presentations. Shauna has done this. I did this when I first got started, to do a home meeting. I wrote out every word of Carrie Dickey's presentation. I went into the living room and I pretended like I knew what the heck I was talking about, and I didn't. So do the same thing when it comes to this business. Grab those sheets that Sean did and act as if you're going to be teaching somebody in your team. And the more that you speak it and do it, it'll become a part of you, and it'll become a part of making and helping you and your team become successful and not leave anything on the table regarding finances, opportunities, trips. We have people that are earning tracks. Who here is having a good time earning tracks? I also have some people being like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I earned a track, and what is that? So it's our time to own what are these tracks, and how can we get $100 Nike gift card? How can we get ring lights? How can we get, what is it? It's like almost $1,000 gift card on Delta. 800, I can't remember exactly, hotels. So anyway, let's really do that and not get that. But core rank, put in the chat, what dollar amount does a person have to get into to hit core rank? Put it in the chat, each of you. Core rank means what? That's what our focus is tonight and the days going forward. SC1 is core rank. SC1 equals core rank. Core rank is $2,000. 2,000. So speak it out. Core rank is 2,000. Core rank is 2,000. That's how it gets into us. That's what I have to do. Like remembering people's names. I have to say it like 10 times in my head. Sean, were you going to say something? Look like you're about ready to say something.
I was going to say, while you were talking about those tracks,
Yes.
it will make way more sense on March 15th or March 16th. But what I would encourage every single one of you guys to do is have super laser focus on the enrollment track. And it will serve you greatly if you put an emphasis on enrollment tracks. Promise.
Sometimes he puts out little threads of tips that are very important. So good. Enroll. All right. So we are creating and have created a Telegram chat. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. Some people want to be, and they want to get that at 2,000. They want to get their people at 2,000. They want to get to MC3. I know all the different languaging means different things, and sometimes it can be like overwhelming. Don't let it get there. Speak to yourself. I am not letting this overwhelm. And so we have a Telegram group that we have created, and it's ready to go. The leaders have it in their Telegram chat, and we're going to send that out. So anybody that's going to want to be a part of Core Rank, helping your team, helping yourself. If you're already over 2,000, you guys, hold yourself accountable and become a part of this month. I am personally going to bring in another 2,000. Screenshot where you are today and hashtag decide. I'm going to be the leader, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to commit for me and my team. And we're going to do this together as a team. And we're going to do some power hours. We're going to have some daily activities. We're going to do some fun things to keep the momentum moving forward. So if you want to be in that group, put the letter T for Telegram in the chat here, and we're going to send it out right after. And those are going to be the people. It's going to be for this month. And we're going to get as many people, 2,000 or more, or Core Rank people that are going to hit that. And we are going to recognize and go crazy with it, you guys. It is March Madness, and it is a product launch month. It's huge. So with that, you guys, we need some drum rolls. We've been working hard. For those of you that have been around and were here for the collagen launch, we did something super fun and special. We created a page called Ready, Set, Glow. And within that page, we got people, we got everybody in there. So we started out, we got the leaders, then we're going to get all the team tonight. So any of you that would like to be in that page tonight, make sure that you tell your leader, get me in the Ready, Set, Glow page. You may be, if you were here during collagen launch, you might be in there already. But if you weren't, say, I want to be in there, let them know so that they can get you added in there. So we're going to get the whole team in there tonight, the One Person Big Difference family in there tonight. And then after that, you can start inviting your customers, your prospects, your family, your friends, anybody. But what this page is it's very specific, and it's going to last about 60 days. We still have our regular customer page. We're still going to do normal things in there. We're still going to promote the new skin line, the updated line in there as well. But this is going to be a laser focused group on the enhanced system from the inside out, from the outside in. We are not going to forget about collagen and Nerf 2. But anybody, like, do you remember last time we gave away a computer to people that were active? That was fun. So this is going to be a page for people that want to take advantage of this new product launch. You guys, our skin system, you're going to see this isn't just men that are out there. You want this, and you want this to be a part of you. There's a shaving study. There's a lot of different things. Sean loves it. It's more than just looking beautiful type of deal. But get into that page, and we are going to have around $1,000 worth of prizes. Can you put a 5 in the chat and thank the leadership team for contributing to having a page to have prospects, guests, and whatnot with prizes to keep the energy high, to keep the education high, to get people on these incredible products. The sales volume for the skin system is even a little bit higher than collagen. So think about what that can do for your business. And I'm telling you, you guys, the feel, the look, all the things will make a difference. Here's some before and after pictures. This on the right is actually me. I did it really quick. I didn't know what would happen, but what they're saying is within 15 minutes, people are going to notice a difference. I'm looking down, I see Amy POTUS down there. She did this when we were in Punta Cana. Several others as well, but that was like a quick. So on the left here is Dawn Bursch. This is at the pool. Julie Boyster did hers. She didn't know. They just took pictures. It doesn't need to be anything fancy in 15 minutes, but it gets down, it gets deep. It's showing that within the 8 weeks, even age spots, we're seeing the coolest things happen. Here's beautiful Marisa on the right-hand side. That's 7 days. So this system is legit. And we are going to be really going through it on that page. So you guys, make sure that you're in there if you really want to grow, if you want to have a good time. We're going to have so much fun with it this month, but it's going to help you immensely by getting pre-sales. You guys can go in there, get your people from Vitality Living, for your people now, and just say, you've got to get in there. You got to see what's coming. Oh my goodness gracious. Do you know that it's even cleaner than our current set on Think Dirty? Even cleaner, and it works even better. So somebody put in the chat like what they love about the current skin system, because it's ridiculous. So with this, I want to know, put a number 10. I'm all about the numbers today, don't I? Put another 10 in the chat if you are in for Core Rank. And then you can go to the next slide, Shampoo. Look at Grant. You guys look at Grant Dippold's picture there. He's putting it all over. And the next one is, if you can go back, Sean, I am committed. I am committed. I have decided. And why do we say these things? And it's another thing, you guys, that I would speak out. I wouldn't just think it. I would speak it out and say, I am committed. I have decided I'm going to get to Core Rank. I'm going to help my new people get to Core Rank, and I'm going to make the most of this. This skin system is ridiculous. It is literally ridiculous. All right, Sean, next one. So for the present, you guys, a wonderful friend of mine, many of you know my girlfriend, Lauren. This is her on the screen, Lauren LaHave. She is one of the most incredible humans walking on the planet. She lives life and love abundantly in every way. She has worked for Tony Robbins. She's like the bestest of friends for Tony Robbins for over 2, maybe 3 decades now. She is a best-selling author. She works with the biggest names, the Shark Tank guys, like all these different people all over the world. She's met and spent time with Oprah Winfrey. She's, you name it, she's done it, and she knows all the most incredible people. But her heart is to make sure that all of you feel worthy, that you step into the person that you are, who God put you here to be. And it just helps. Now, this event, she is having an event this weekend, and she and I were having a conversation the other day, and we want to gift you all the virtual session, which is $97 for free. But here's the deal. I am going to put up at the very top, Sean, I put the link there. If you can grab that and put it below, or somebody. It's going to be from 8 o'clock Pacific to 6 o'clock Pacific on this Saturday. If you cannot be there, that's okay. You can't be there. If you can be there, and especially if you're a woman, men, yes, this is a big type of women's event. But what I've learned, and what many men have told me, is when men go to these events, they learn a lot, number one, about women, but how to lead and empower women in their organizations as well. So this is insane. I talked to her right before this call as well, and she said, Michelle, I'm giving away huge prizes. And last year she did give away. My girls and I, we went to her event. If it wasn't that her event was right before Nashville, we would be there in a heartbeat again. Some of you watched her virtual. she brings on people that have been on Oprah Winfrey. She brings on people that have spoken like all over the world. So it's not just going to be a guest here, like the quality of people she brings on, I can't even express to you enough. It's powerful. I cried a lot. I grew a lot. So if you want to do this, my only thing to you is grab the link that Sean just put there, and I'll put it in Telegram when we get done tonight. Oh, did he not put it? Let me find it. Own Your Worth link. Have you guys seen me like post or talk about the I am cards? She's the one that also created those. And all of the money from those goes to charity. Okay. Oh, Jade, you're going to be in Vegas? You're going to go to it? Oh, okay. So I just put it in the chat, your Own Your Worth link. So click on that. That will come to me. I need your name and I need your email. And then I'm going to bring all of that over to her team. And we're going to get you access for Saturday. You guys, this is a huge present. Sometimes it's hard for me to give these things because when it's for free, people don't take ownership of it. And they're like, oh, we just got it for free. That's not the case. Like these are $97 a piece. So if you can be there, go there, show up. What I would encourage you to do if you're able, bring some friends. They don't have to be LifeVantage. It's not network marketing stuff. You bring all your girlfriends. Last year I told our whole Bible study group to go. I still need to do that again. Like I bring all your people and just have them come for a day of awesomeness. So can we register and see record? I'm not sure how the recording is going to work. No idea, but you can just try. But when you guys show up, for Lauren's sake, please just turn your cameras on, and as a gift to her, just let yourself grow. All she wants to do for you guys is to help you be the best versions of yourself and to know your worth. She's amazing. She's ridiculously amazing. But okay, so to recap, oh my gosh, I want to say we got like, well, we're a little bit over, but Brittany, are you on? Brittany Atterbury, are you on? Can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Please. Okay, there you are. I don't know if you can put your camera on. If you can, amazing. If you can't, no problem. But I want everybody to just hear, I'm putting her on the spot. She has no idea. I love Brittany. Brittany is newer. And the tracks, you guys, matter. Brittany, can you just share your story really quick about what you sent to me this weekend and what that is doing for you and your beautiful family?
Yeah. The one thing I think is it has all become this very natural to share all of this with people. It hasn't felt like work. It hasn't felt like I needed to get out there and make sales. It's all just been very natural and sharing all the goodness with everybody. And that has gotten orders and new consultants and customers that way. I didn't even realize that I hit the track, actually. It just happened. And I was able to get myself a new pair of gym shoes. And then I realized, got the message that I got the track again for last month. And I was like in tears because I know it seems so small, but now I'm able to get both of my boys each a new pair of shoes from Nike as well. So, I mean, it's something that seems kind of silly, but it's huge for my family.
Can we just give Brittany some love? Is that not so huge? She keeps saying it's silly and it's not huge. That is 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 what we are here for. That's why we do what we do, Brittany. The stories of health we know are huge, but the stories of finances and the needs of buying shoes matter. And we have to share these stories. We have to help other people, and we cannot be bummed or ashamed or anything about that, because this is what it's all about. I remember, and I said this today on our leader call, when Tanya Sheldon, right? Executive, awesome Jeep earner, Tanya Sheldon reached out to me and she said, Michelle, because of LifeVantage, I can walk into Banana Republic right now and I can buy a full price pair of Banana Republic pants that fit me because she's so tall and beautiful, right? I had another parent say I could go into the grocery store and I didn't have to have coupons for every single thing. You guys, this is the stuff that matters. Every little piece matters. And that's why we have to get as many people to SC1 to what is it? What is it again? What's core rank? How much is core rank? 2,000. 2,000. And get people to Sapphire and get people to Diamond, because every single penny, every single story matters. And we are here for all of it. And we want to hear them more, because did that not jack you up hearing that? That is what's motivating. So let that get into your soul tonight. When you're going to bed tonight, give thanks for all of this. And you wake up in the morning, give thanks for all this and say, who do I need to speak to today? Let me get out there and get out of my way and not worry about a gosh darn thing. I'm going to hit core rank. I'm going to help the people. I'm going to get into the Ready, Set, Glow group, and I'm going to get people in there. I'm going to get them feeling good and looking good and feeling confident. And I'm going to go own this world. Make a difference. One person, big difference. That's each and every one of you. I get sassy sometimes, don't I? Because I love you all. Well, we're over. We're over. So I'm going to put that Telegram group. Poor tattoo. Oh my gosh. Yes. Look at these stories. Stories. Ah, there's Amy. There's Angie. Oh, there's Mr. Dean is in the house. Oh, all right. Keep an eye on Telegram tonight. I'm going to put the Own Your Worth link in there again. I'm going to put the core rank if you guys are in there, and reach out to your leader, the person that you talk to get into our customer group, and say, make sure I'm in Ready, Set, Glow. And then we're going to start adding all your people in there and make that group become something powerful. So the launch of this goes through the roof, you guys. All right. Love you. Thanks for putting up with me. All right. You're so beautiful, everybody. Love you. Hugs. And see you in Nashville. It's not too late to go. We got tickets. We got room. We got places to go. Things to do. Life's to impact. All right. Love you. Good night.